on frequency therapy. So I'm going to pass it over to Brandon. He's going to share a bit more about the opportunity, which we now call a responsibility of, you can imagine you have something that is literally saving people's health and wealth and mindset and spiritual connection to themselves and accelerating their healing journey. Why would we not share this? So over to you, bro.
Man, first of all, I disappeared.
Whoops.
First of all, amazing. How amazing is that? Like the fact that we have the power of this in our hands. The future is now. This is like when you do the studies and you see this kind of technology being around since the 1800s, it makes you question, why are we only hearing about it now? Like, why is it that two dudes, one guy has got peroxide blonde hair? Why is it that, these kind of guys are telling you about this now? And the way I want to highlight that is because, like, I'm no scientist. I just have a desire to help people, truly awaken to their gifts. And so the fact of the matter is, if a guy with blonde hair is like telling you about this now, that's in his late 20s, it means that the jig is up, that the halt on human evolution is no longer is not a halt anymore. It's exponentially, sifting through the cracks of the system that's designed to enslave us. And I don't mean to be, benevolent towards the system. I'm just saying that there's something happening right now. There's something that is really going on an energetic level that you might be feeling since you actually got into, lockdown, whatever, what was happening in your town. But we have right now in our hands the capacity to unlock people's potential amidst a global lockdown. Zac said it before, that the structural foundations of society is literally crumbling right before our eyes. Who can see that? Who can see it? And more people are more disconnected than ever before in a time where we claim that we're most connected species on the planet, right? We are so dependent on technology that we need things that need to combat what's going on as a byproduct. People use and abuse things. I'm not making this the demonized product that we so, that our culture is actually, from the people that raised us, they're demonizing technology. But like anything else, what we abuse and overuse is what actually ends up using us. And so we need things to combat these circumstances that we've fallen into. Like statistically, look at what's happening in Australia right now. 1 out of 3 males between the age of 25 to 35 committing suicide, right? Like, their anxiety is increasing in the world. Depression is increasing in the world. If you think about depression, is deep rest, is people are focusing on the past. Anxiety is just really a symptom to focusing on the future so much that we're not present in the moment right now. We're not present to our gifts. We're not present to who we are. We don't even know who we are on a cellular level because we're constantly evolving and changing, yet we're suppressing things with food, drugs, alcohol, because we're not aligned to our gifts. We're not aligned to why we're actually here. And so why we're actually here is because we want to attract as many people as possible that align to a mission that goes beyond just making commission. Sure, this industry that we are in, network marketing, social selling, multi-level marketing, this has the capacity to truly awaken other people, because for the first time, you have a product linked with the actual structure of what this is designed to do. It's designed to help become a mass movement where this company is paying people to impact people. And the only thing that we need to get over is our rejection of self. Think about it, like the scholastic system didn't really bring us up to have a really good relationship with rejection. We need to do everything right, pay attention to our teacher, don't get anything wrong, stay in line, be obedient. We've been taught to be obedient. And so why I love this, what's going on right now, it's not just an opportunity anymore. Like Zac said, it's a responsibility, is to recondition and reassociate our relationship with fear. This is the actual system that educates people, where the more you learn is the more you earn. And so if you've been hit by COVID, where you're not in the best place financially, or you've been hit COVID and health is on your mind, or you just want to help a couple of people get healthy that you know in your circle that could benefit from this technology, I guarantee you, this started out with just wanting to help ourselves. But as you start to help yourself, you have more to give. And so when you have more to give, you have more to give to others, and therefore you have more of good karma where people can come back into, energetic vibration that allows you to truly unplug from the matrix, so to speak, that has you. So if you want to, this is the opportunity right now. You want to take the red pill, you want to take the blue pill. If you want to take the blue pill, go back to how you've been living, and honestly, just believing how you've been believing. But if you actually are open and you want to go deep down the rabbit hole and see what actually has the you have the capacity to use the matrix to an advantage, I suggest taking the red pill and joining us, because this is what we're doing. We're impacting people on a mass global scale. More people are, coming to this company because there is an energetic shift going on, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not. Truth, just because you don't focus on it doesn't mean it's there. The truth will always prevail. The light will win. And we need more people who are being that light, who are embodying that. And why this is a great company to actually partner up with is, for starters, it's been around. It's been 15 years before it even became a company in the network marketing space. It's a category creator, so it's a unicorn product. Nobody else has access to this technology. This literally founded off the basis of impact. It's not founded off the basis of how much money we can make. It's about how much impact we can make, which a lot of the people in this industry, think about it, going back 20 years in network marketing, there was one company that really set the tone, and then everybody else joined in. Everybody else jumped in to try and compete because they were essentially seeing a great way to make money. With this, it's actually started with the intention of impacting the world, awakening people to the true potential that we have. And if you are wanting to know more about these kind of technologies that's been around, watch Thrive 2. Thrive 2 is literally just, it talks all about all the different frequency devices that are out there. This is just one, but it's one that's actually compact. You're able to take it with you, and it's been backed by a conscious billionaire that wants this to be in the world. See this as the next Apple. Think about it. If you were to go back and invest in Apple, would you do it? Would you do it? When stocks first came live, when Apple first started their IPO, would you invest in Apple? Because the average, if you put $1,000 into Apple, it's worth that $1,000 about 20-30 years ago would be worth into the billions. And so think about it. This is the next generation. Think about what's happening right now. The first ever device is only the Apple One, is the iPhone 1. Where are we right now? We're Apple 12, iPhone 12. And this is just the beginning. This is literally just the beginning. And what I see in this company is the fact that Amazon tried to purchase it. They won't sell because they want to have the integrity within the company. They don't want, companies like Amazon to actually sway the intention of this. And so that gives me faith, knowing that this is going to be around for a very long time. And as long as we keep evolving, there's always going to be a need for this, because this is tapping into our highest consciousness. So and the fact that it's a class of medical device to help anxiety, to help treat depression, like in a world where there's so much anxiety and depression, it's literally skyrocketing every year. This is the demand is there. The need is there, and it needs you. It needs you to become your best version of you. And that's starting by looking at what's going on a bioenergetic level, on a cellular level. And so if you want to get access to this, it's a measly couple $1,000s that you buy it once and you get it for life. Like the fact that there's a 2-year money back, like a 2-year warranty on this, there's a 2-week money back guarantee. If you get it and you don't like it, you can send it back. Like, amazing. So literally what I like to beg the question is what do you have to lose? If you had if you had better health, what would that mean to you? What would that be worth? Because I guarantee you, I would pay this every single year to have what this has given me. But the fact that I get to purchase it once, and vibrationally, it puts me in a state where I'm open to seeing what actual barriers I've built up to who I actually am, which is love.